Okay. Pay homage to all venerable and good evening, everybody. Tonight, I'm very honored to be the host of our group to learn English. And for tonight, I want everybody to imagine that have a special occasion for we to communicate with foreigner. They are maybe go on business or teaching in our province, and they very admire for such information that only Ravan province can have 145 monastery, and they very admire for the strong believing of the Khmer people in the Buddhism, and they have faith to participate in doing good deed. For doing good deed together, and now we have an opportunity to help them for explain about to be a knowledgeable person in the monastery. And fortunately for Pante Ngọc Tam, they try to ask for idea in the Shanghai in Rapaniche village. Pay me to you, Pante.
Okay, thank you.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Yes, I'm fine, thank you.
Thank you. You are. Do you invite me?
Yes. Can you help?
I can answer the first question or second question. First question or second?
No. Now I want to have them explain about when we were how many kinds of Buddhist how many kinds of Buddhist in Buddhism?
What type of?
How many kinds of Buddhist in Buddhism?
I am not clearly. How many kinds
of Buddhist?
Yes.
Of Buddhist. Okay, two kind of Buddhism.
Yes, and what is that?
Mahayana and Hinayana.
Okay, that is your idea. And have another answer? I'll remember, raise your hand now.
Yes, I can answer first question, right?
No, I want to ask you how many kinds of birthdays in the Buddhism.
Yeah, we can call two types of Buddhists like Sangha and Payment. But we can lay people. We can call the four types of Buddhists: the venerable, novice, layman, and lay woman.
Lay woman.
Yeah.
Wonderful. That's either very correctly answer, and it means there are four kind of Buddhists in the Buddhism, right? And I want to ask you the question for we to discuss tonight, Pante. How many times in each month will all the Buddhists have a meeting to hear the Dhamma in the monastery?
How many times? Can you speak again and clearly a bit?
Okay. How many times in each month all the Buddhists will have a meeting together to hear the Dhamma in the monastery.
Oh, okay. I have a
For the normal day,
can you speak clearly? Can you repeat that again?
okay, Pantem Harian, pay homage to you. Can I ask you this question?
Okay.
Yes, please.
What did you mean about this question? Can you repeat again? Okay.
Yes. And I would like to know that how many times for each a month all the Buddhists will
For it?
have to hear the Dhamma together in the monastery.
You mean
normal day,
you mean Buddhist lay person, okay? Lay people around temple?
Yes.
Yeah.
all the
Yes.
Buddhists
Okay, I can. Okay,
monk.
I can answer this for the question to you, okay?
Difficult
Yes.
to listen.
Sorry, so
Yeah, when we say the monastery, we can say in the temple or like lay people, laymen, lay women, we can say Buddhist.
yes,
Buddhist. Yeah, Buddhist. In general words, we say Buddhist, or if we participate word, we can say layman or laywoman. When we're talking about the layman or laywoman, when they come into to the temple for observe precept, right? Observe precept or 5 precept or 8 precept. So like Obasuk Obasika, we say we can call them laymen or lay women. They come into the temple for observe the 5 precepts and or observe the 8 precepts on observance day, observance day. ថ្ងៃសិល observance day.
Or holiday.
Yeah. No, we cannot say holiday, but we can say observance day, or that is ថ្ងៃសិល observance day. Observance day mean when we come into the temple, we only practice follow the Buddha teaching. We observe the 5 precepts, Panatipata, Veramani, Sikkhapadang, Samadhiyami, right? I undertake to refrain from the killing human being, or we call the second one, Atina Thana Veramani, Sikkhapadang, Samadhiyami. I undertake to refrain from.
Cái gì thế?
Yeah. It's not clear. Say đây.
Hello?
Yeah. Everyone clear? What
Yeah,
I
clear.
said today?
Pante, you can continue. Say maybe talk private.
Okay. I have a short my ideas come into this question. So when laymen or lay women come into the temple, right? Come into the temple or monastery, they have to observe or to talk with to meet with some monk in the temple for like chipante, right? Chipante or chief monk in that temple or in that monastery, and they have to observe observe precept, sila, observe morality or sila. And sila we have two parts. For general people, they have to observe 5 precepts. For Buddhist follower, for the main Buddhist follower like Ubasuk Ubasika, so they have to observe 8 precepts. And when they come into the temples, they have to meet some monk in a temple, and after that they can to asking for the monk. So that's why we have to say like that, because in the temple normally Buddhist follower come into the temple like the kids or to general people, and they want to do something in the temple. Normally we can understand about some people when they want to observe. So sometimes they invite some monk move to their house and observe the precepts. And when we talk about, so sorry for I will check question. When we talk about for this question, right? This question, when do lay people go to the monastery?
Yes.
So like I said,
my question is how many about Saturday in a month? Yes.
How many about
the normal.
about Saturday? Well, we can only one 2 days for per month. 2 days per month. Like we go to the temple on 14 or 15, right? I don't remember. I don't remember what it in English they said about this word, but how to explain, I can answer that we have 2 days Buddhist follower come into the temple, and after that, like I said before, I said before, we have to observe precepts like that. Okay, only 2 days. This is my
Only
answer.
day. Yes, the final answer, right? And another answer, our group. Raise your hand now.
Okay, there's Pante Fakre have Ross on the message. We can call that is Sabbath day. Sabbath day, or but I think that's Sabbath day in other religion. But our religion, Buddhism, maybe it's called holiday. Not holiday is the day of rest, but holy and day. Maybe we call a holy day. In our country, we have for holiday. That means a week we have a holiday. let lay people go to the pagoda and offer the food to the monk, like at the 8th day of month and at the 15th day, at the at the in the 8th day of dark moon and light moon, and after 15 day of dark moon and light moon too. So we have 4 days. Thank you.
I
Thank
think
you.
I have a question. 4 days is not it's not right, because in a Bodhisattva Vinaya there are 8 days. That is the 7, 8, 14, 15 in the dark and the light month. 8 days. Everyone can check on the Bodhisattva Vinaya. Don't suppose Bodhisattva Vinaya manage Bodhisattva. Okay, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your sharing, Pante Pakade. And I just want
that's right. That's if we follow the rule of the Buddhist, we have 8 days, but regularly in our country we just have 4 days. Yeah. Okay, Sarai, you continue.
Okay, thank you so much for all very useful sharing. But you know, when a foreigner they want to participate in the about Saturday, they only want to know about when they can go to the monastery together to hear the Dhamma. And that is the answer I want to hear. And it's my country. On the Buddhist, we have a meeting together about four times in each month, and the day of 8 full month, and is the Mr. Ben said. And now, when we want to go to the monastery, we saw that how laymen and lay women will bring something go to the monastery to dedicate for the Sangha and to the Buddha image. And so good evening, Sister England.
I'm here. Hello, my younger sister.
Hello. And I want to ask you that have you ever been go to the monastery?
My class and
Have some problem with internet?
yes, I'm here. My teacher and everybody. Yes. I have yes, I will answer your question. Yes, I have go to you go to monastery. Yes. When I go to when I go to pagoda, I usually bring some food. I usually bring some food, just a fruits and food and fruits. Yes, such a banana, mango, cookie, rice, vegetable, and some flour. Yes, with my friend to their my family about shop, about healthy, and about happy. Yes.
Okay, thank you for your answer. And so you think that have some food that we can bring go to the monastery? This means we have some food for accept, we can go to dedicate for the Sangha. Hello, sister. Please mute your micro.
Oh yeah, yes. I'm sorry. Yes, I think if we go to monastery, we have some food can bring to there. But if we go to Vietnam pagoda, we don't bring meat. Yes, we don't bring meat. But if we go to Khmer pagoda, I think we I listen some people say don't bring uh, dog meal or
That's right.
some yes or some fish and this is some dirty andត្រីប្រាអីគ្រូតែចង់thấyថាត្រីមកស៊ីខ្លងគ្រូឡាមិនបានយកទៅគុណnghĩ là chung I think so.
It's no
Okay.
problem.
Thank you for your answer. This is very useful
Yes.
for me. Thank you so much. And hello, Brother Suna.
Hello, Sarai.
Yes, I know that you go to the monastery regularly, right?
Yes.
And can you share to our group member about what thing you bring to the monastery, dedicate for Sangha, and also dedicate for the Buddha image?
Yes. Good evening, Pante, and good evening, everyone. For this question, I would say that I usually go to the monastery 4 times a month, and when I go to the monastery, I often bring food, and sometimes I also bring some cakes or some fruit like Miss England, and sometimes I also bring a little bit money to dedicate for the triple gem for the monastery purpose. Yes, and on some special day like Khmer New Year Day or Khmer Ancestors Day, sometimes I also bring candle or flowers or incense sticks to worship the Buddha, the triple gem. Yes, this is my answer. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And can you help me about the information about the food we shouldn't go to go to the dedicate for Sangha?
Yes, of course. Following the rule of Theravada Buddhist monks, the monks cannot eat 8 kinds of food, 8 kinds of meat. But I just remember some, and the other I forgot. Maybe I just tell you a little, a few of them. The first one is dog meat. The second is snake meat. the third one is tiger meat, and the fourth is elephant meat. And I just remember some. Yes, if and I forgot the 4 kinds of them. And I would like to add a little bit more that even though in Theravada Buddhism, Buddhist monk is allowed to eat meat, but yes, just in 3 condition. Yes, 3 conditions. The first condition is they don't see the dedicator kill the animal, and the second condition is they don't hear the sounds of animals that is killed by the dedicator. And the third one is they don't doubt. Yeah, doubt that the meat that they eat is come from the killing of the layman. Yes, yes. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I can saw that our group member perfectly the answer, and I want to conclusion that when we go to the monastery, we will bring food. It include rice, food, some cake or fruit, and also and for the food we have some notice that we shouldn't bring about dog meat, one snake, tiger, and other panwar, right? Thank you. And hello, Mr. Sopong.
Yes, hello, Sarai.
Hello. How are you today?
I'm fine. Thank you. And you?
Oh, yes, I'm fine. Thank you. I'm very happy to hear that.
Yes.
And today I want to hear about your idea. In your opinion, how is called a suitable fashion when we go to the monastery?
Yes. When we go the monastery, I usually go to the monastery every time.
Yes.
You can answer again.
Okay, no problem. I will repeat my question. In your opinion, how is the suitable fashion when we go to the monastery? Or suitable clothes? What clothes should we wear when we go to the monastery?
When we go.
Okay. About clothes.
I know, yes. When we go to the monastery, I don't wear the hat. I don't wear the soul. Yes.
Yes. That's all?
มันจะบากเคลียร์ส่วน
Okay, thank you so much. According to your answer, when we go, according to Mr. Sopom, when we go to the monastery, we shouldn't wear the hat and the sunglasses, right?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. And I want to hear from Brother Tiger. Thank you so much. Hello?
Hello, Sarai.
Yes. Have you ever go to the monastery?
Yes, I go to the monastery on full Monday and over Saturday.
Yes, very good. And so, what, in your opinion? Okay, no. What clothes do you usually wear when you go to the monastery?
Okay. The first, hello Ponte and hello everyone. A question. My question that you know the monastery is play circuit. When I go to monastery, I usually to wear t-shirt and I to try observable thread, especially on the festival or about Saturday. I show traditional clothing because this is Earth Khmer future, and I proud about it. Other than when I go to the monastery, I shouldn't wear clothes too thin and too sexy. Besides, I don't wearing a hat when I go on monastery. That's all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. And your answer is very, I think, is correctly. Because the same to me. When I go to the monastery, I usually to wear t-shirt, trouser, and never wear the hat. Thank you so much. And I want to hear from Mr. Bun. Hello, Mr. Bun.
Sorry. Because according to me, like Mr. Phong and Mr. Kung said, we should not wear some kind of food like hats and shoe in the pagoda. But in layman, the Buddhism, they don't ask us to wear any kind of clothes. It belongs to the our traditional, like in our country, we are Khmer people, so we like to some old lay people like to wear the white clothes to the pagoda, when they go to cause the precept from the Sangha. But some other country, they have their traditional clothes they wear to the pagoda is different from our country. So the Buddha rule is not talk about how we can wear to the pagoda. They don't ask, but when we go to the pagoda, we have to wear some kind of clothes that is good looking. Don't wear, especially the girl. Please don't wear the sauce or rib skirts. Is not look very well. So according to me, we just wear some kind of food that is good looking. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. It means when we go to the monastery, don't have the principle of what should to wear, but but if we are the knowledgeable, we should wear our clothes so that we are the polite people, right? Okay, thank you so much. And move to the next question for discussing tonight. I pay homage to Pante Pakade. Pay homage to you, Pante.
Yes. Yes.
Hello?
Hello, I'm here.
Yes. And I want to hear about your idea. What should we do when we go to the monastery? Okay. Okay, sorry.
Yes.
What should layman and laywomen do when they go to the monastery, according to you?
I think the women or the laymen, when they arrive in the temple or monastery, they should don't wear the hat. That's it for respect to the monk, also the Buddha and the Dhamma. That's the first. And the second, do not speak loudly, because influence everyone. Like the Sangha or the monk, they are meditate, or the monk, they are take a nap in learning. Yes. And when they are work alone, when we are grow up, like go come into any building like vihara or dining hall, they are certain wear the shoes or slippers, they are take off. Yes. And when they are go the monk chanting, they are respect and they are practice meditation, like do not talk to anyone, to turn off the ring. Yes, it's the bell. Yes, should off. That's it for my idea.
Okay, thank you so much for your useful sharing. So I hear that when we go to the monastery, we shouldn't wear the hat because we should respect to the Sangha. So why you say that?
I think because the monk is no hair and the monk no umbrella, and the monk that the human, everyone respect, so everyone so respect them by take off the hat or everything in your head. I want to tell you a story about Anatomica city. When the monk they are go and come into the Anatomica city home, the deva, that is the ghost, the deva always go down from the tower every time, and so go up is so lazy, so they think it's not good for them, and so lazy, and they want to tell you about the Anatomica city. You don't respect the Sangha, that is not good. And so Anatomica say you should go to anywhere, you don't stay here. That is for respect Sangha, because the Sangha, they are take, or they are observe about the morality, meditation, and the wisdom. So everyone respect them by take up a heart. Yes, for my idea.
Yes, thank you. That's so fantastic. Okay, you are making our topic to be interesting by to tell a story and explain very detailed about my question. Thank you so much.
Yes.
And pay homage to Pante Jen. Hello.
Yes.
Yes. Can you share to our group something that laymen and laywomen should do when they go to the monastery?
In my opinion, they usually go to the monastery one day of a Saturday and festivals traditionals such as Châu Xá, Trung Monday, New Year, and addition they can go when necessary, because monastery as education for people are useful. They can help people can broaden my horizon in real life. And this is my opinion.
That's all. Okay, thank you so
Yes.
much for your answer. Yes. And I want to ask you a question that do you think that should we bring child go to the monastery together, and it means the child is about 5 years old or 6 years old? Yes, should we?
When they say again.
Okay, should we bring kid or child, yes, children, they are about 5 years old or 6 years old or 4 years old, go to the monastery together?
7 years old.
Yes, but why? Can you explain to me why?
I think What about day? Have me chưa cái nào thì
Okay. I think everyone should bring their child to go to the temple or monastery, because a baby or a child, they don't know more like adult, but we can bring them go to monastery because the first we can teach them about the lesson by the what we do. The child can follow or study after me or after mother and father. That's I think for child 6 or 7 or 4 or 3 years old, it's not important. Everyone should bring them go to the monastery. Everyone think, especially my people, my parents, they are emphasize about their child. So when they go to the temple, they let their child in their home. They don't bring their child go to the monastery. For I live in Kansas City, Vietnamese parents, when the Tết festival or Tết New Year, they are always bring their child go to monastery, and they are paying homage to the Buddhist monk, and they talk to their child like I respect him, I respect monk, like I want to hear something about you, example like that, because the child, their friends is little, but about the action they can learn very fastly. Like I want to tell you a story about the Asivana Chapilianang, like the bird. A bird when live in the bed, in the bad human and the good human. If a bird when they live with a good human, when grow up, will be a good human. When a bird when they live in the bad human, when they grow up a bad human, like in the happiness sutra, like samananang chatasanang. Yes, samananang chatasanang. Seeing Buddhist monk, that's the happiness, like that. That's in my own opinion.
Okay, thank you. I think I saw that you have a deep understanding. Yes, and I want to express my thinking that the main purpose when laymen and lay women they go to the monastery, one is dedicate the food for the Sangha, and the second is the final year to hear about the Dhamma, is to get the minority Panatipata aces. Yes, and when we when we take child go together, sometimes they speak loud, they make a thunderous and distract the laymen and lay women to hear the Dhamma. And I think that this is the problem. Do you think about this? Okay.
I think it's not about a problem. Yes, I think it's not a problem for the layman or laywoman, because we think the child or the children, a baby, like the monkey. So you do not about something happen in outside, take in your inside, because if you respect, you are hearing the chanting, your ear, you have to listen about the Dhamma. You do not listen about the action in outside like children, because that's I want to talk of everyone, because we think like the children, like the monkey. We do not like about the mind. When we do not control like the child. Our mind, it do not control good like the child or like the monkey. If we control is good, when you listen, when you see, when you do something in the monastery, is everything is easily. That's in my opinion.
Okay, thank you so much. I take it clearly. Thank you. And now okay, thank you. And now I want to hear from Brother Suna. Hello, brother.
Okay.
Hello. I have heard that you go to the monastery regularly. So, have you ever take your children go together with you?
Yes. It depends on my purpose. Yes. Sometimes I also take my child with me to the monastery, because on that day I just go to the monastery to relax. Yes, to relax and to see around the landscape in the monastery. So I think that it's not bad. Yeah. To take my child to the monastery, because I also want to teach my child about our culture, as well as our traditional Buddhism. I just go around the monastery, and then go to worship the tribal champ, and then I don't visit any Buddhist monk. So sometimes when I go to the monastery for observe the 5 precepts, or to listen to the Dhamma talk. Yes, at that time I don't take them with me, because I think that my child is still young. Yes, they are about 4 years old, or the other is only 2 years old. So they still have enough. They still don't have enough consciousness to realize yes, the truth, or yes, we can say that yes, what is wrong, what is right. So at that time I just go alone, or I go with my parents. This is my idea. Yes.
Okay, thank you so much. And maybe this is my conclusion. The children is the year for learning, and they maybe they need to train about the need to know about their religion. Yes. So if they are so young and don't know anything. Sometimes we take them go together, and sometimes no, right? It's meaner. Okay, skipped. Sorry. And pay homage to Pante Ngọc Tâm. Hello.
Okay, I hear. Can you ask me?
Yes, I want you to help me to share about what should a layman and lay women do when they go to the monastery. And yes.
Okay. I think that the layman and laywoman, when they go to the monastery, they prepare some food and some flour and some candle. When they go to the Buddha, they bring food, bring food to dedicate the monk and listen Dhamma, and they take 5 precepts from the monk, like no alcohol, no killing, so on, and they pray for their family happiness and safe every time. My idea is like it.
Okay, thank you so much. And this right, I recognize this.
Yes.
And I want to hear from Pante
no.
Okay. Thank you so much, Pante.
I want to ask Mr. Sona a question.
Okay, you can ask him before.
Yes, yes. I heard my friend Sona talk about the food cannot bring to the monastery, but I want to listen again from your answer. How many kind of food cannot bring to the monastery?
Yes, thank you for your asking me again, and I would like to say sorry you all that at the previous previous moment I said that there are 8 kinds of meat that Buddhist monk cannot be allowed to eat, but following searching from internet, or I remember again that
Yes.
there are 10 kinds of meat that Buddhist monk is not allowed to eat, and I just remember 4 kinds of them, and the another kinds I forgot. Maybe you can ask another member like Pante Sengrin or Pante Pakday or Pante Chen. Yes, thank you.
Yes, I think it's a good idea, but I think there are 10 kind of food cannot go to the monastery, but I heard you talk on the 8 kind of foods. 10.
Yes.
Okay.
You know?
The monk does not allow to eat 10 kind of food, but
Yes.
but the dedicator, they can offer anything. They don't avoid the 10, but if they know the rule clearly, they can avoid the 10 of meat too. But if they don't know, they can offer all anything.
Yes, I want to express clearly a bit. Thank you for Mr. question.
Yes, you are welcome.
Can you move for order?
Yes, okay, okay. Thank you so much. And I wanna hear from Pante Sungrian. Can you share to our group about what thing we shouldn't do when?
Okay, thank you for asking in this question. When lay people or laymen, lay women come into the temple, they should do everything in polite way. Like we go when we go to the temple, the first thing we had to pay our respect to the Buddha, and after that we had to pay respect to the monk. And if we go on the full moon day or on the observance day, they have to practice about the same Buddhist follower. This is very different from another people. They cannot get Buddhism, and they also come into the temple. They don't understand, but we all understand about what should we do. And when we go to the temple, after we pay our respect to the Buddha, after that we have to recite the Dhamma, like Arahang Samma Sambuddho Bhagava, Buddhang Bhagavantang Abhivademi. So we pay our respect to the Buddha, and we can recite Swakato Bhagavata Dhammo Dhammang Namassami. That's if we say we pay our respect to the Dhamma. And the third one, we have to say Supatipanno Bhagavato Sawaka Sangho Sanghang Namami. This means we pay our respect to the Sangha. Sangha is mean Ariya Sangha. Because of nowadays we only meet Samadhi Sangha. The Sangha is like general monk in the Buddhism. And after we pay our respect to the Chief Gem, we also bring some food come into the temple, and we offer or dedicate. We say offer some food to the monk for party or on the full moon day or on the observance day. And after that, when we go back to the house, we have to practice again. We have to pay our respect to the Buddha, the Dhamma, and the Sangha, and go back to their home, to our home. Yes, this is my answer. Any question for me?
Yes, any question for Pante, everybody?
If you have any question, can you ask me right now?
Okay, I have listened to you, and it's clearly yes. I thank you so much, and I don't have question for you.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Yes, I have a question for Venerable.
Okay, sure.
Well, we are a Buddhist monk. Could you tell me how to practice the right way of the Buddha?
Oh, this is easy for Buddhist monk. So when we observe to become a no-wise monk or samanera,
Yes.
or samanera, the first time we get from upachaya, nibbana satchikaranatthaya.
Yes.
So what it mean? What
Yes,
does it
yes.
mean? We have to understand. We have to become a monk for practicing in the Dhamma of the Buddha teaching. So like we cannot do the same of lay people. We only practice in the Dhamma. We live in the Dhamma teaching. We cannot do everything we need to. We don't need to do everything we love or we like. So like if we want to drink alcohol, so this is very bad for the monk. So why I say like that? Because of when we drink alcohol or we can become a ghost. I would say that, or we will become a bad people. So like lay people, someone like to drink alcohol, or someone like to kill being, right? Being, and this is why we cannot do that. Yeah.
Thank you for your
any question?
answer.
Yeah.
Hello, and other people have a question for Hante. Okay, if not, I will continue to listen from.
So wait for
Okay.
for one moment. And the first question, first answer, when I say about Oposita or observance day. So some country like Sri Lanka, only one full moon day. Only one day on full moon day. So we understand that 30 days we have one full moon day on a month. And in this area, in this country, Buddha Sasana in Khmer, we have so 4 days, right? 4 days in a month. And in some country we cannot practice like this country. And if we have some festival like Ambok is mean for next rice day. For this rice day is we have to pay our respect to the Buddha when the Buddha he attend in Latin in the Buddhism. So and that is why when we when we have to do for respect Buddha Sasana or Buddhism in Theravada is different from Mahayana. You know, Mahayana is Nikaya, it's one Nikaya. The different Nikaya from Theravada or Mahanikaya. In some country we have Dhammayutta, Dhammayutta. Dhammayutta is like Theravada Buddhism. And I think every Buddhism we have to off like to liberation, we cannot we cannot want to move to another life in the future. So we can call a liberate or liberation. Okay, and that is my explain for my first question.
Okay, thank you so much for your useful sharing to our group. Thank you. And I want to hear from my sister in. Hello.
I'm here. Yes. Hello.
Hello. Yes. Do you have a favorite animal?
No.
Like dog?
You asked me yeah. Can you speak again?
Yes.
Hello?
I want to ask you, do you have
Are you hearing me?
favorite animal?
Animal?
Yes.
No,
Yes.
I don't like it. Yes, because it's so dirty. I like a plant. Yes.
yes, okay. But the foreigner, they have they very like about animals, and sometimes they saw to it like their daughter or their son, and when they go to anywhere, they will take it together. So according to you, can we take a favorite animal, go to the monastery? Hello?
Yes.
Hello, sister.
Do think so. I am hếtច្រើនthì các bạn mình thọn. Hello.
Can you repeat
Hello?
again? What did you say? Yes.
Sarah, can you speak?
Okay. I said that for the
Can
near.
you speak again because your things for so long. Yes. Because your so long. I can remember. Can you speak again?
Okay. It's my pleasure. Yes. I want to ask you, can we
Do you
take
hear me?
a favorite animal, go to the monastery? Sister?
Gì? Lấy từ động vật đi chúa ta. No, I don't think so. Because
okay.
I don't like animals. Because I don't like animals, so I don't like I don't take animal to monastery. Yes.
Yes. I saw that this is the frankly answer. Thank you for sister. And I saw that it's now about 8:25, and our group meeting today is also late a little bit, and I want to conclusion something. I want to sharing that when we go to the monastery, we should go too early to help preparing food to dedicate for monk. And when we hear the Dhamma, never go home so soon. We should stay here, eat together, and then have for do the waxing up and ordering anything to be orderly. This is the good deed. Yes, I think that. And that's as that importantly, we shouldn't take a favorite animal, go to the monastery and ride bike or motorbike around the monastery because it looks so impolite, right? Yes, thank you so much for all your joining.